Good morning. Hi, I'm Bridget, and I am the founder of Unleash Your Voice. And here I am in my little basement music room in Oakland, and coming to you. I come here every Monday and every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. for your free live half-an-hour vocal warm-up. And hope you're doing well today. Hope you had a restful weekend. And for those of you who are struggling with the air quality, I'm with you. I'm also in Oakland where the air quality has been really not the best. So being inside with closed windows and just trying to, take care and be safe. And it's a little taxing, but hopefully singing this morning will be helpful and good for the soul. Hey, Carol from Pengrove, nice to see you. So glad you're here. If you want to let me know where you're tuning in from, that's great. All the comments and everything in the chat really do help this whole thing. So if you want to even just say hello, you don't have to tell me where you're from. That's fine. Hey, Catherine from New York. Nice to see you. So glad you're here. And I just, FYI, I did a sweet little workshop yesterday, and I'm going to be starting to do that monthly on Zoom. So if you're interested in that, just stay tuned, and there'll be information coming out about more workshops coming up. So let's get started. Why don't we take a second and feel your feet on the ground? I was thinking about this morning about just visualizing something that kind of gave you some joy this weekend, whether it was a pet or the feeling of your head on a pillow or some delicious food that you ate, or even just having a moment to yourself or whatever it is. Just think about that moment and take a nice relaxed inhale in. Good morning, Christy. And exhale. Bring that moment to you again. We're thinking about gratitude, joy, something that brought you a little bit of lightness into your life. Hey, Christy and Philia, nice to see you. Breathe into your belly and out. Good, and we'll do one more of those, the sort of gratitude-based breath in. So breathe in and out. That feels good. Smile a little bit. And let's go ahead and stretch our neck out. So roll your head around. If you find a spot that needs a little extra love, you can stay there. Continuing to breathe deep into the belly, relax it in. You can even sigh it out as you're doing this. Oh, good. Now switch directions with your head. Oh, good. Oh, awesome. Now roll your shoulders back. And then forward. Starting to bring your voice to the sound of your physical body waking up. You can go wider and wider with the arms. Whatever feels good and necessary. Awesome. And then take your hands to your face and give yourself a little face massage. You can start right at the top of your nose and bring it down across the sinuses. For those of you in bad air quality areas, this is a nice way to kind of loosen up any buildup that's happened in your sinuses. It's also allergy season and everything, so massaging your sinuses is a really nice way to clear things up. And then bring it out to the jaw and really dig in there. Find the spots that feel a little funky, a little like they need a little extra love, and just kind of dig in there. Give yourself a little space for some love, some self-care. And then as you're doing this, you can open your jaw up and kind of feel where your body's calling for it. Awesome. Cricket, nice to see you from San Luis Obispo. Put your tongue out. And then up. And then you can roll your tongue on the inside of your mouth. Again, this kind of wakes up the tongue and stretches it. If you make a little sound while you're doing it, that's even better. Now do a hum and chew. And bring the sound right up into the front of your nose. And now bring it into the middle of your face. And then bring it back. And this whole time we're being really gentle. When you're back, you'll work it to it on. Shouldn't be too hard. Now I'll continue to chew a little bit. And then as we're chewing, go ahead and expand the range of the sounds that you're making. So really kind of reach up to the top of your voice and down to the bottom. All the while keeping your neck relaxed. Checking with the knees, seeing if your knees are locked. If they're locked, kind of relax them, bend them a little bit. Feel your hips underneath your trunk. Kind of even tuck the pelvis a little bit just to kind of loosen up. Awesome. And then we'll shake out the hands a little bit just to wake up the body. And as you're doing humming and chewing, you can now pound your chest. It's kind of fun to feel where the resonance is. And then you can keep humming and chewing if you want, or you can stop and bring your patting down your arms, wake up the body. My goodness, that feels good. And then bring it to the belly. And I'm going to take it down my legs. You're not going to be able to see me because that's where my camera's placed. But you can go down the legs. And then up the outside of the legs. And then pound into the glutes. And then up into the kidneys. Good. Now just take a second and kind of give your belly a little attention. Rub your hands down your belly. And then we're going to take a nice breath in, feel the belly go out, and then we're going to force the air out. Good. Relax the air in. Force the air out. Relax the air in. Force it out. And one more. Relax the air in. Force it out. Good. Now we'll just do regular breathing for a second. And then relax the air in, and we'll do a horse lips without any sound. So just relax the air in. Awesome. If you have trouble doing horse lips, you can put your fingers in the side of your cheeks and let them loosen up. Hey, Liam, I'm glad you're here. Go ahead and take another breath in and then release on a horse lips again. Awesome. Now we'll do it one more time and we'll release on a horse lips with a glissando. So breathe in. Good. All the while checking in with the neck, making sure your neck is nice and loose. Hey, Betsy, I'm so glad you're here. All my regulars are in the house. Yes. Breathe in. Start from the top. Good. Now we'll take another breathe in. Breath in. And start from the bottom. Again, breath in. Start from the bottom. Now we'll just open it up and go from the top, glissando from the top to the bottom. Hey, Paul, your computer, I know those updates, man, once you get them rolling, they never stop. Breathe in. Good. Now roll your shoulders back again. Awesome. So now we're going to move into some things. So let's do our normal ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. But first, I want you to think about the resonance in the front of your mouth. So just hum a little bit. And then start to pucker your lips. And you'll feel, aim for feeling the resonance right in the front of your lips. And then I like to think of kind of bringing the sound up this direction. And then open up into a ma, ma, ma. So you'll feel the buzz and then you open up and you should have a nice full sound there. Now we'll just go, excuse me, my tea is coming up. Whew. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. Try that. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya, with that forward placement. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. 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 Check in with the neck. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu, ma, ya. 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 Now a nice gentle glissando from the top to the bottom. Good. One more time. Awesome. So now we'll do a horse lips into an ah. It's going to be a little tricky because I'm playing the piano on my iPad, which isn't really very natural. So if I mess it up, I'm really sorry. So we'll go. Ah. Pause there and just kind of point out what happened for me when I wasn't able to grab the horse lips right at the beginning. What it was I didn't take a nice big deep breath in. I was sort of like taking for granted my breath control. So it's a good reminder to always think about when you're about to sing something or about to try something to really kind of remember that relax the air in concept that we've talked about. So try again. I did it again. See, here we go. Relax, Boyle, relax. Okay, now breathe it in. Great, now take a glissando. Anna. I'm so glad you're back. Yeah, so one of the things about doing these live warm-ups is that like I don't actually get to see all of you, so I get to really think about my own voice and think about how it's working, and sometimes it can be really humbling, and I think that's part of the journey of singing is realizing that it takes practice and continual like connection with your voice in order to grow, and B, like even when you feel like you've made a lot of progress or think like you're growing in certain ways, there's other ways where you're losing focus and you're losing attention. And so yeah, I think it's interesting that like every time I'm on here something funny happens where I'm like, oh gosh, I need to come back and like focus in on what I'm doing, and really, and it's like a, I don't know, it's kind of zen in a way. So that's been fun. So we're gonna do this NG resonance practice. So the sound is it's kind of like up in, it's almost a nasally sound, and we'll go ah, ah, ah. And this is just to kind of practice getting the resonance right up in your mask. It's a really nice, gentle way to warm up your voice. And so we'll just do some fifths. Ah, 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 ah. One more. Woo, that was good. So that's a funny what am I trying to say here? There's, oh, I know what I was going to say. There's a point at which you have to kind of switch your vocal tone, because it it goes from the, I mean, that was actually just up to a C. So if you have a high chest voice, you're probably able to sing in chest voice up to that C, and it might be a little bit pushy, but it, if you try to keep relaxed all the way through it, it can be really nice. But a lot of people, their break is around, like, a lot of female voices, I should say, break is around F or G. I think with male voices, it's lower than that, of course. But so there's a point at which you have to kind of play with switching the registers, and that's a really good exercise to find where you should do that and how you should do that. And it's good to keep practicing so that you can continually discover where those things are in your voice. Great. So I just want to take a couple seconds and check in with the body, take a couple deep breaths, see how you're feeling. Do you feel connected? Do you feel like, I'm up in my head, I don't know what's up, this is too crazy, nah? Or do you feel like, yeah, okay, we're warming up, we're getting good here. Now take a breath in and do a horse lips with a glissando. Great. Now we're just going to do a little bit of whiny puppy. So that's just kind of a way to access your voice. So just play around with that. Good. Just a second of that. And let's see, what should we do next? I'd say we should move on into singing some Bulgarian words. For those of you who are new to me or who don't know what my history is, I've been singing music from Eastern Europe since I was in college, and have been singing with Kitka since 2004 and True Life Trio for 10 years, and I've worked with a number of singers from all over the Eastern European region, And I've taken a special interest in Bulgarian singing. I really have loved Bulgarian singing over the years. I want to say I'm not a linguist, and I'm also not a native Bulgarian. I'm a Irish girl from LA. So if you take a special interest in this music, in this new virtual space, there's so much access to singers who are actually from that region. So if you're interested in being connected in and learning from singers from the Balkans, I can help facilitate that. So just reach out to me and let me know. And yeah, cats love the whiny puppy, and the whiny puppy is just so much fun. And that's why we do it. That's why we sing. I sing to have fun. But here we go. So these words, these are some Bulgarian words that just are really nice for resonating. So Nicola, repeat, Nicola, Neranza, Neranza, Radele, Radele, Nicola, Nicola. If you want to sing in harmony, you can just sing the same note all the way through. So Nicola. Okay, let's try Nicola. Nicola, Neranza, Neranza, Radele, Radele, Nicola, Nicola, Radele, Radele, Nicola, Nicola, Neranza, Neranza, Radele, Radele. Last one. Nicola, Nicola. Awesome. Now do a glissando. Fantastic. Great. So now let's do this sweet little Bulgarian warm-up that I learned from Svetanka Varimezova, who is an amazing singer based in Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure I learned this one from her. Yeah, I think that's right. I've learned from a lot of people, but yeah. So the words here, Rano ranila moma dena, Rano ranila moma dena, Moma dena mări denița, Moma dena mări denița. Rano ranila moma dena mări denița. So that'll go Rano ra, Rano ra, 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 Rano ranila, Rano ranila, Rano ranila, Moma dena, Rano ranila, Moma dena. Try again. Rano ranila, Moma dena, Moma dena mări denița. Okay, let's try that all the way through. Rano ranila, Moma dena mări denița. Good. Rano ranila, Moma dena Rano ranila momadena maridenica. Rano ranila momadena maridenica. Rano ranila momadena maridenica. Good, last one. Rano ranila momadena maridenica. Awesome, now take a glissando. Oh, good, now give yourself a little face massage, check in, see how that's feeling. Horse lips, little check-in. Great, now we're going to go down in the range using good old Dragano Dragancice. And we'll start here. So you can sing the melody, which goes Dragano Dragancice. Or the top drone, which is just Dragano Dragancice, or Dragano Dragancice. So here we go. Dragano Dragancice. Dragano Dragancice. Dragano Dragancice. Dragano Dragancice. Dragano Dragancice. Dragano Dragancice. As we're going down, keep an upward feeling. Dragano Dragancice. Dragano Dragancice. Dragano Dragancice. Great, now take a glissando. Roll your shoulders back. And feel like you've done something good for yourself for today. Hopefully that felt good. It felt good to me, and I really so much enjoy being here with you every Monday and Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. I had the great pleasure of taking a Bulgarian master singer workshop with Gergana Dimitrova yesterday, who's probably 100% like my idol. I love her voice so much. She's such a sweet soul, and she's working on a really cool project called Belo Noga, which I will put into the comments here. You can find it on Spotify and all the platforms. She also has a Belo Noga Facebook page if you want to go over there and like it. Support her work. She's an incredible singer, and a lot of the singers in Bulgaria are, out of work and unable to be together singing. So whatever we can do, to support each other and to support the work of these beautiful master singers is totally worth it. If you're interested in working with me privately, I have an option I do private lessons over Zoom. I also have an online course that's pretty cool, if I don't say so myself. And you can sign up for unleashyourvoice.me. You can sign up for my newsletter there, and just check it out and reach out to me if you want to know anything, if you have any questions or any concerns. And just sending you so much love. If you're on the West Coast, we'll get through this. Just put on your air filter if you have one. If not, you can build one with a HEPA filter over a fan. I heard about it on the radio this morning, but don't leave the fan all alone because it's a fire hazard. But if you are in the house, it is good to try to filter the air. I've heard another way to deal with smoke is to actually have a humidifier on, because that can help bring the particulate matter down and not so much up in the air. Dry air is kind of part of the problem. So for those of you feeling like I know Anna said here that she was feeling like she had been breathing smoke. You have been. That's what's been going on, and it's awful, and we need to do our best to take care of ourselves. Steaming the throat is a really good idea. You can put a pot of hot water, and don't make it boiling, but pretty hot so that it's steaming, and then you can put a towel over your head and steam your face, steam your throat. And yeah, I just love all of you, and I'm so glad that you're with me, and this is really helping me personally through this time, and hopefully it's helping you. So be well and stay safe and stay healthy. Much love.